Hey everyone. Welcome back to the Tier Institute podcast.
I'm Ken, and today I brought my most professional hobby face.
That sounds serious. Is your hobby looking professional?
Only on Mondays, and only for about 12 minutes.
And I'm Lina. Today, we're talking about how to talk about hobbies.
This is useful because hobbies come up in small talk all the time.
They do. People ask about hobbies when they meet new friends, coworkers, classmates, or even someone at a party.
Right. And sometimes the question sounds simple, but the answer feels hard.
What do you mean?
Someone asks, "What do you do in your free time?" And my brain says, "I own a sofa."
That is honest, but maybe not the best first answer.
Fair. Today I want answers that sound normal, not like a job interview.
That's the goal. We'll learn natural phrases like I'm into, I enjoy, I picked up, and I've been getting into.
And we'll learn how to ask questions too, right?
Yes, a good hobby conversation is not only about answering, it's also about asking follow-up questions.
Follow-up questions keep the conversation alive.
Exactly. Without them, the conversation can fall on the floor.
Poor conversation. Someone please give it a hobby.
Maybe it can pick up yoga.
So, where should we start?
Let's start with the most common question. What do you do in your free time?
I hear that a lot. It sounds more natural than, "What is your hobby?"
Yes, what is your hobby is correct, but it can sound a little formal or textbook-like.
So if I say, "What is your hobby?" people understand me, but it may sound less natural.
That's right. In casual conversation, people often ask, what do you do in your free time?
What do you do in your free time?
Nice. That question is simple, clear, and friendly.
What about, "What are you into these days?"
That's a very natural one.
But into sounds strange, like I'm inside my hobby.
Please do not climb inside your guitar.
Too late. It has great sound quality in there.
In English, I'm into something means I like it or I'm interested in it.
So I'm into photography means I like photography.
Yes, it sounds casual and natural.
Is it stronger than I like photography?
It can feel a little more personal. I like photography is simple. I'm into photography sounds like you spend time on it or care about it.
I'm into photography.
That works. It sounds relaxed.
Can we use it for any hobby?
Usually, yes. You can say, I'm into cooking, I'm into hiking, or I'm into playing guitar.
I'm into watching movies.
That sounds natural.
I'm into sleeping.
Honestly, many people are.
Finally, my talent is respected.
Just remember, if you say I'm into sleeping, it sounds like you enjoy it a lot, maybe in a funny way.
What about I'm interested in?
I'm interested in is a little more neutral. It can mean you like something or you want to learn more about it.
So I'm interested in photography might mean I'm learning about it.
Yes, it can sound less intense than I'm really into photography.
Can I say, I'm interested in cooking?
Yes. And if you want to sound more specific, you can say, I'm interested in learning how to cook Italian food.
That sounds more detailed.
Details help. They give the other person something to ask about.
I'm interested in learning how to cook simple meals.
That is a beautiful adult sentence.
Thank you. My future kitchen is proud.
Now, another useful phrase is I enjoy.
Is I enjoy more formal than I like?
A little. But it's still very common and natural.
So I can say, I enjoy hiking.
Yes. Or I enjoy reading before bed.
I enjoy reading before bed.
That sounds smooth and natural.
Why do we say reading, not read?
Good point. After enjoy, we usually use a gerund.
A gerund sounds like a small animal.
It does. Please feed your gerund carefully.
What does it eat?
It eats verbs with ing. A gerund is a verb form ending in ing that acts like a noun.
So reading, cooking, running, and painting.
Right. That's why we say I enjoy reading, not I enjoy read.
This connects to a common mistake, right?
Yes. Many learners say, my hobby is listen music.
I've heard that. It feels understandable, but not correct.
The natural sentence is, my hobby is listening to music, or more simply, I like listening to music.
My hobby is listening to music.
That's correct.
I like listening to music.
That one sounds even more natural in casual conversation.
Why do we need to after listening?
Because in English, we say listen to music. The verb listen usually needs to before the thing you hear.
So it's not listen music, it's listen to music.
Right.
English says, please use the small word. I need attention.
Yes. Small words cause big problems sometimes.
What are other common mistakes?
Another one is saying, I like play football.
The correct one is, I like playing football, or I like to play football.
Yes. Both are common.
Is there a difference?
Often, the meaning is almost the same. I like playing football and I like to play football both work.
That is good news. English gave us two doors.
Yes, and today both doors are open.
What about I'm good at?
That's useful when you want to talk about skill.
Like, I'm good at drawing.
Yes, and if you're not very confident, you can soften it.
How?
You can say, I'm okay at drawing, or I'm still learning.
I'm still learning. It feels safe.
It's a nice phrase because it sounds honest and positive.
I'm still learning guitar.
That works. You can also say, I'm still learning to play guitar.
Which one sounds better?
Both are okay, but I'm still learning to play guitar is a little clearer for learners.
Got it. Clear is good.
Clear is very good. Native-like English is not always complicated English.
Let's talk about I picked up.
Yes, I picked up can mean I started learning or doing something new.
So if I say I picked up tennis, I did not physically pick up tennis,
No, tennis is difficult to carry.
especially if it comes with the whole court.
I picked up tennis means you started playing tennis, often casually or recently.
I picked up tennis last year.
That sounds natural.
Can I say I picked up cooking during the pandemic?
Yes, that means you started cooking as a new habit or skill during that time.
I like that phrase. It sounds more interesting than I started.
It does. Started is fine, but picked up sounds more conversational.
Is it casual?
Yes, casual but very common. You can use it with friends, coworkers, and classmates.
Now, what about I've been getting into?
This one is excellent for something you recently started liking.
It sounds long, but useful.
It is useful. I've been getting into yoga means recently. I've started to like yoga more.
I've been getting into yoga.
That sounds natural.
I've been getting into snacks.
That may be a lifestyle, not a hobby.
A delicious lifestyle.
The phrase getting into shows a process. You are becoming more interested over time.
So it's not just one time.
Right. It suggests the interest is growing.
I've been getting into running lately.
That's a great example.
What does lately add?
Lately means recently, or in the recent past up to now.
So I've been getting into running lately means I recently started enjoying running.
Yes, it sounds natural and relaxed.
How do we talk about hobbies we don't like?
A very useful phrase is, I'm not really into.
That sounds softer than I hate it.
Yes, please don't say I hate your hobby at dinner.
Noted. I will not destroy the dinner table.
I'm not really into football means football is not your thing, but it sounds polite.
I'm not really into football.
That sounds natural and not too negative.
What does not my thing mean?
Not my thing means I don't enjoy it much, or it doesn't match my interests.
So I can say, clubbing is not really my thing.
Yes, that sounds casual and polite.
My thing is going home early and finding snacks.
That is a very specific hobby.
I practice every weekend.
And here is a small language tip. Not really into is softer than don't like.
So if someone loves hiking and I don't, I can say, I'm not really into hiking.
Yes. Then you can add something positive.
I'm not really into hiking, but I enjoy walking around the city.
That sounds kind and natural.
It keeps the conversation open.
Right. You're not just closing the door. You're opening another one.
Let's practice a real hobby conversation.
Good idea. I'll ask you a natural question, and you answer like we're talking at a casual event. What do you do in your free time?
I'm into photography. I like taking pictures when I travel.
That sounds natural. I can ask a follow-up now.
What would you ask?
How did you get into that?
I started because my phone camera made everything look better than my real life.
A very modern reason.
The phone believed in me before I did.
How did you get into that? Means, how did you start becoming interested in it?
How did you get into that?
That is a very natural follow-up question.
What are other follow-up questions?
You can ask, how often do you do it?
How often do you do it?
That asks about frequency, or how many times something happens.
Frequency means how often.
Yes. For example, every day, once a week, twice a month, or only when life is kind.
My exercise frequency is when my shoes look lonely.
That is not a scientific schedule, but I understand it.
How do I answer, how often do you do it?
You can say, I usually do it on weekends, or I try to do it a few times a week.
I try to do it a few times a week.
That sounds flexible and honest.
What does try to do in that sentence?
Try to means you want to do it, but maybe you don't always succeed.
That is my whole life in 2 words.
Same for many of us.
What question can I ask after, how often do you do it?
You can ask about details. For example, do you do it alone or with friends?
Do you do it alone or with friends?
Nice. That question makes the conversation feel personal but not too private.
Can I ask, where do you usually do it?
Yes, that works for hobbies like running, hiking, swimming, dancing, or studying languages.
Where do you usually do it?
That sounds natural.
If the hobby is sleeping, the answer is hopefully not at work.
That would become a different conversation.
What about asking why someone likes a hobby?
You can ask, what do you like about it?
What do you like about it?
That is one of the best follow-up questions,
Why?
because it invites the person to share feelings, not just facts.
So they can say, it helps me relax, or it makes me feel creative.
Yes, and those answers can lead to a deeper conversation.
Let's make a full example.
Sure, I'll answer this time. Ask me about my hobbies.
What do you do in your free time?
I'm into baking these days. I've been trying simple cake recipes at home.
Baking? That sounds dangerous for people around you.
Only dangerous, because they keep asking for more cake.
How did you get into that?
I picked it up last year because I wanted a relaxing hobby after work.
That sounds nice. What do you like about it?
I like that it's quiet, creative, and a little slow.
And at the end, cake appears.
Yes, that is strong motivation.
That conversation felt real.
It did, because you asked follow-up questions.
And I reacted instead of only asking.
That's important. Reactions make English sound human.
So I can say things like, that sounds fun, that sounds relaxing, or that sounds challenging.
Yes, Those are simple but useful reactions.
What does challenging mean?
Challenging means difficult, but in a way that can be interesting or good for growth.
So, learning guitar can be challenging.
Yes, it's hard, but you may enjoy the progress.
My fingers did not enjoy the progress at first.
Guitar strings can be rude in the beginning,
They have no manners.
but that gives you a natural sentence. It was challenging at first, but I enjoy it now.
It was challenging at first, but I enjoy it now.
That's a useful sentence for many hobbies.
Can we use it for learning English?
Absolutely. English was challenging at first, but I enjoy it now.
I like that. It feels encouraging.
And it sounds natural because many hobbies start difficult.
What about hobbies we do to relax?
Then you can say, it helps me relax.
Listening to music helps me relax.
That's clear and natural.
Can I say, cooking helps me unwind?
Yes, unwind means to relax after stress or a busy day.
So if work makes my brain tight, unwinding makes it loose again.
That is a funny image, but yes.
I cook to unwind after work.
That sounds like native-style English.
Is unwind casual?
Yes, but it's also fine in many polite conversations.
I like it. It sounds smoother than relax.
Relax is still great. Unwind just adds the idea of stress going away.
I watch movies to unwind.
That works.
I watch movies to unwind, but sometimes the movie gives me more stress.
Then maybe choose fewer zombie movies before bed.
How do we talk about creative hobbies?
You can use words like creative, relaxing, satisfying, and fun.
Satisfying means it feels good when you finish something?
Yes. For example, finishing a painting can feel satisfying.
Building model cars is satisfying.
That sounds natural.
Can a small hobby be satisfying too?
Definitely. Cleaning your desk can be satisfying.
That sounds like a hobby I have never unlocked.
It may be waiting for you in level 2 of adulthood.
What if my hobby is not impressive?
That's totally fine. Hobbies don't need to be impressive.
That's good because my hobby sometimes is watching food videos.
That is common. You can still talk about it naturally.
How would I say it?
You could say, I'm really into food videos. I like watching people cook different dishes.
I'm really into food videos. I like watching people cook different dishes.
That sounds real and specific.
Specific means not too general, right?
Right. I like videos is general. I like food videos is more specific.
And I like street food videos is even more specific.
Yes, specific details make the conversation easier.
Because the other person can ask, what kind of street food?
Exactly. That's how conversations grow.
Like a plant, but with more snacks.
That is our new language learning garden.
Can we talk about frequency again?
Sure. Frequency answers are very useful for hobbies.
I do it every day.
Simple and clear.
I do it once or twice a week.
That means 1 time or 2 times each week.
I do it whenever I have time.
That sounds natural and flexible.
I haven't done it in a while.
That means you used to do it, but not recently.
That last one feels very useful.
It is. People often have hobbies they don't do all the time.
I used to play basketball, but I haven't played in a while.
That sounds natural.
What does used to mean here?
Used to means something was true in the past, but maybe not now.
So I used to play basketball means I played before, but maybe I don't play now.
That's the idea.
I used to be young.
That sentence is correct, but emotionally dangerous.
English grammar can hurt.
For hobbies, used to is very helpful. You can say, I used to draw a lot when I was younger.
I used to draw a lot when I was younger.
Nice and clear.
What if I want to restart a hobby?
You can say, I'm thinking about getting back into it.
Getting back into it means starting again?
Yes, you liked it before, stopped for a while, and now you may start again.
I'm thinking about getting back into swimming.
That sounds natural.
I'm thinking about getting back into exercise, but exercise has not replied to my message.
Maybe exercise left you on read.
Rude, but fair.
Let's do another short role play. This time, we'll meet at a language class.
Okay, I'll be a new student trying to make small talk.
What are you into these days?
I've been getting into cycling lately. I usually ride on weekends.
Oh, nice. How did you get into that?
A friend invited me once, and I liked it more than I expected.
What do you like about it?
It helps me clear my head. Also, coffee tastes better after a long ride.
So the real hobby is cycling toward coffee.
That is the honest version.
That role play sounded natural because the answers had small details.
Clear my head is a nice phrase. What does it mean?
It means to feel less stressed or less mentally crowded.
Like when your mind has too many browser tabs open.
Yes, and half of them are playing music.
Cycling helps me clear my head.
That is a useful sentence for relaxing hobbies.
Can we use clear my head with walking?
Yes, I go for walks to clear my head.
I go for walks to clear my head.
That sounds natural.
What about hobbies that are social?
You can say, it's a good way to meet people.
Playing badminton is a good way to meet people.
That's clear.
And if I do it with friends?
You can say, I usually play with a group of friends.
I usually play with a group of friends.
That gives the listener a picture of your life.
What if I do the hobby alone?
You can say, I usually do it on my own.
On my own means alone?
Yes, but it can sound more natural and less lonely.
I usually read on my own.
That works.
I usually eat snacks on my own because sharing is challenging.
That is honest, but maybe hide the evidence.
Let's talk about sounding polite when you don't know much about someone's hobby.
Good topic. You don't need to pretend you understand everything.
That's a relief.
You can say, I don't know much about that, but it sounds interesting.
I don't know much about that, but it sounds interesting.
That is respectful and curious.
What if the hobby sounds difficult?
You can say, that sounds challenging. How long have you been doing it?
That sounds challenging. How long have you been doing it?
That's a strong follow-up question.
Why have you been doing?
It asks about an activity that started in the past and continues now.
So if someone still does rock climbing, I ask, how long have you been doing it?
Yes.
If someone says 10 years, I will nod like I understand arm strength.
Nodding is also a hobby for polite people.
Can we ask, are you good at it?
You can, but it may sound a little direct.
Too direct?
Sometimes. A softer question is, how long have you been doing it, or do you do it often?
That lets them talk about skill if they want to.
Right. It feels less like a test.
Nobody wants a surprise hobby exam.
Please turn in your knitting project by Friday.
What if I want to compliment someone's hobby?
You can say, that sounds really cool. That sounds relaxing, or that must take a lot of patience.
Patience means the ability to wait or keep trying calmly.
Yes, if someone paints tiny details or learns an instrument, patience is important.
That must take a lot of patience.
That sounds kind and natural.
Could I say that about gardening?
Yes, gardening often takes patience.
Especially if your plant has the personality of a tired celebrity.
Some plants do act dramatic, but we won't judge them.
Let's compare hobby and interest.
Good idea. A hobby is usually an activity you do for fun.
Like painting, playing tennis, cooking, or reading.
Yes. An interest can be something you like learning about, even if you don't do it often.
So I can be interested in space, even if I don't own a rocket.
Correct. Please do not buy a rocket for this episode.
Fine, I'll cancel my weekend plans.
You could say, I'm interested in history, even if your hobby is reading history books or watching history videos.
So hobby is more action. Interest can be action or curiosity.
That's a clear summary.
What about passion?
Passion is stronger than hobby or interest. It means you care about something deeply.
So don't say every small hobby is my passion.
You can, but it may sound too strong if you just started yesterday.
I have a passion for buying notebooks I never use.
That one may be common enough to become a global movement.
Finally, my people.
A natural sentence is, photography is one of my biggest passions. Use it when you really care about it.
Photography is one of my biggest passions.
That sounds strong and sincere.
Sincere means honest and real.
Yes, not fake, not just polite.
Good word.
Now, let's talk about making answers longer without making them boring.
This is important. Sometimes I answer with one word.
If someone asks, what do you do in your free time? Don't only say, music.
Music. Goodbye.
That conversation was very short and very sad.
So I need a full sentence.
Yes, use this simple pattern. Hobby, detail, reason.
Hobby, detail, reason.
For example, I'm into music. I play guitar a little, and it helps me relax.
That feels complete, but not too long.
Right. One hobby, one detail, one reason.
I'm into cooking. I usually cook simple meals, and it helps me unwind.
That sounds natural.
I enjoy running. I usually run in the morning, and it clears my head.
Another good one.
This pattern is easy to remember.
Yes, it helps learners avoid one-word answers.
Can we add a follow-up question after answering?
Yes, and that's a smart conversation move.
Like answering and then asking the other person?
Exactly. You can say, what about you?
I'm into cooking these days. What about you?
That sounds natural and friendly.
Is what about you too simple?
No, it's simple, but people use it all the time.
Simple English saves lives.
Maybe not all lives, but many conversations.
What are other ways to return the question?
You can say, how about you? Or are you into anything interesting these days?
Are you into anything interesting these days?
That sounds casual and natural.
Is these days important?
It means recently or nowadays. It makes the question feel current.
So I'm not asking about their whole life story.
Right. Just what they like now.
Let's talk about pronunciation for interested.
Good one. Many people pronounce it as 3 syllables, N true stead.
Not interested?
Some people say it that way, but in natural speech, you often hear I-N true stead.
Interested.
Nice. Now try. I'm interested in photography.
I'm interested in photography.
That sounds clear.
What about comfortable? That word appears when hobbies help us relax.
Comfortable is often pronounced like K-U-M-F to bull or K-U-M-F to bull.
English spelling is doing magic again.
Yes, and not always the helpful kind.
Comfortable.
Good. Keep it relaxed, just like the meaning.
Can we talk about free time and spare time?
Yes. Free time and spare time are very similar.
So what do you do in your spare time is okay.
Yes. It sounds natural, too.
What do you do in your spare time?
That works.
Is spare time more British or formal?
It can sound a little more formal to some people, but it's still common and easy to understand.
I'll use free time because it feels simple.
That is a safe choice.
What if someone says they have no hobbies?
That happens. You can still answer naturally.
Like, I don't have hobbies?
You can say, I don't have one big hobby, but I like watching movies and going for walks.
That sounds much better.
It gives an answer without pressure.
I don't have one big hobby, but I like trying new cafes.
That is a hobby with snacks and chairs.
The best kind.
You can also say, I'm still figuring that out.
That sounds useful when you're not sure.
Yes, it means you are still discovering what you like.
I'm still figuring that out, but I've been trying different things.
That sounds open and positive.
What does figuring out mean?
It means trying to understand or find the answer.
So if I'm figuring out my hobbies, I'm exploring.
Yes, exploring is another nice word.
Let's talk about asking follow-up questions without sounding like an interviewer.
Good point. Too many questions can feel like an interview.
Please describe your hobby experience in 5 years.
And attach a resume for your guitar.
My guitar has no references.
A natural conversation mixes questions with reactions.
So instead of question, I can say, that sounds fun. I've never tried that.
Yes. Then ask one question after that.
That sounds fun. I've never tried that. How did you get into it?
That sounds very natural.
What if I share my own experience?
That's great, as long as you don't take over the whole conversation.
So if someone says they like hiking, I can say, I've only tried it once, but I liked the view.
Yes, then ask, do you have a favorite trail? Or where do you usually go?
I've only tried it once, but I liked the view. Where do you usually go?
That's a natural bridge.
Bridge means a connection between two parts?
Yes. In conversation, a bridge connects your reaction to the next question.
Can we do a bad version and a better version?
Yes. Bad version first.
What is your hobby?
Reading.
How often do you read?
Sometimes.
Why do you read?
Wow. I feel like I'm applying for a reading license.
Approved. Please read responsibly.
Now let's make it better.
What do you do in your free time?
I'm into reading. I usually read before bed because it helps me unwind.
That sounds relaxing. What kind of books do you usually read?
Mostly mysteries, but nothing too scary before sleep.
Wise choice. Nobody needs a haunted bedtime.
See? That felt more natural.
Yes. Reaction first, then question.
That's the rhythm.
What kind of hobbies are easy to talk about in English?
Many daily hobbies are easy. Cooking, reading, running, gaming, watching movies, hiking, drawing, and learning languages.
Learning languages can be a hobby?
Of course. Many listeners are doing that right now.
Congratulations, listeners. You are inside your hobby.
Safely inside, unlike the guitar earlier.
How can someone say they are learning English as a hobby?
They can say, I'm into learning languages, or I've been working on my English.
I've been working on my English.
That sounds natural and modest.
Modest means not showing off?
Yes, you're saying it in a calm, humble way.
I've been working on my English by listening to podcasts.
That is a very nice sentence for this episode.
What does work on mean?
Work on means to improve something with effort.
So I can work on my English, work on my cooking, or work on my tennis serve.
Yes, it's very useful.
I'm working on my patience while waiting for food delivery.
That is advanced emotional training.
Let's do a short practice for listeners.
Good idea. If you're listening right now, say this sentence once. I'm into learning English.
I'm into learning English.
Now try this one. I've been working on my English lately.
I've been working on my English lately.
Nice. Those sentences are simple, but they sound natural.
And they are true for many listeners.
That makes them easy to remember.
What if I want to sound more casual with friends?
You can use kind of or really.
Those are opposites, right?
In a way, kind of makes it softer. Really makes it stronger.
I'm kind of into photography.
That means you like it a little, or you're starting to like it.
I'm really into photography.
That means you like it a lot.
Small word, big difference.
Exactly. Kind of and really help show your level of interest.
I'm kind of into exercise, but I'm really into snacks.
Your priorities are clear.
Clarity is important in English.
And in snack planning,
What about obsessed with?
be careful with that one.
Why?
Obsessed with is very strong. It means you think about something a lot.
But people use it casually too, right?
Yes, friends may say, I'm obsessed with this show, meaning they really love it.
I'm obsessed with this song.
That sounds casual and expressive.
But maybe not for formal situations.
Right. In a job interview, maybe don't say, I'm obsessed with video games.
Unless the job is professionally loving video games.
Then maybe it helps.
What if someone asks about hobbies in an interview?
Then keep it positive and short.
So, not a 10-minute story about my snack research.
Maybe save that for episode 2.
What could I say?
You could say, outside of work, I enjoy running. It helps me stay focused and manage stress.
Outside of work, I enjoy running. It helps me stay focused and manage stress.
That sounds professional but not stiff.
Outside of work sounds useful.
Yes, it means in your personal time, not during work.
So I can say, outside of work, I enjoy cooking.
Yes, add one reason if you want.
Outside of work, I enjoy cooking because it helps me relax.
That's a strong interview-friendly answer.
And for casual conversation, I can make it lighter.
Yes, I'm into cooking these days. I'm still learning, but it's fun.
Same idea, different situation.
Exactly. English changes with the situation.
Can we talk about these days versus nowadays?
Sure. Both can mean around the present time, but these days often sounds more casual.
I'm into running these days.
Natural.
Nowadays, I'm into running.
Understandable, but it may sound a little more formal or less casual.
So for conversation, these days is safer.
Yes, most of the time.
What about talking about hobbies with people from different cultures?
Keep your questions open and respectful.
Open means the answer can be more than yes or no.
Right. What do you like about it? Is open.
Do you like it?
That's a yes or no question. It's okay, but it may stop quickly.
What do you like about it?
That one invites more conversation.
So open questions are conversation fuel.
Yes. Premium fuel, very expensive at some parties.
Let's create one more complete conversation.
Good. This time, let's include hobbies, follow-up questions, reactions, and a polite not really into answer. So, what are you into these days?
I've been getting into cooking. I'm still learning, but I enjoy making simple dishes.
That sounds fun. How did you get into that?
I wanted to eat better, and I got tired of ordering the same food.
What do you like about cooking?
It helps me unwind, and it's satisfying when the food actually tastes good.
Actually is doing a lot of work in that sentence.
My early meals were educational, not delicious.
Do you cook every day?
Not every day. I try to cook a few times a week.
Nice. I'm not really into cooking, but I enjoy baking sometimes.
Oh, really? How did you get into baking?
I picked it up because I wanted a relaxing weekend hobby.
That sounds cozy.
It is, especially when the cake does not fall apart.
A cake with confidence issues.
We support nervous cake here.
That felt like a real conversation.
Yes. Notice how we didn't only exchange facts.
We reacted, asked follow-up questions, shared reasons, and added little details.
That's the secret to talking about hobbies naturally.
It's not about having an amazing hobby.
Right. It's about giving the other person something to connect with.
What should listeners practice after this episode?
Start with one simple sentence about a real hobby or interest.
Like, I'm into music, or I enjoy cooking.
Then add one detail and one reason.
I'm into music. I listen to jazz when I work because it helps me focus.
That's a complete and natural answer.
And then ask, what about you?
Yes, that keeps the conversation moving.
Can we do a quick recap without making it sound like a school board?
I promise not to bring a giant chalkboard.
Thank you. Chalk dust is not my hobby.
Today's takeaway is simple.
Use natural phrases like I'm into, I enjoy, I picked up, and I've been getting into.
Ask follow-up questions like, how did you get into that? And what do you like about it?
And remember the common correction. Not my hobby is listen music, but my hobby is listening to music.
Or even more casually, I like listening to music.
Small grammar change, big improvement.
For today's practice challenge, make one sentence about your hobby using this pattern. Hobby, detail, reason.
I'm into walking. I usually walk in the evening because it helps me clear my head.
That's a great example.
My other example is, I'm into snacks, but I'm still doing research.
Very scientific. Please publish your findings carefully.
I will. For education.
I like that. Hobbies make small talk easier, but they also help people know the real you.
And your English does not have to be perfect. It just has to connect.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. See you next time. Bye-bye.